lead them to liberation over time. Depends on how many cycles they've had in this existence. It does get quite deep, so I just wouldn't focus on the story or other people's interpretations of the story, because all of that is relative to someone else's experience. Now, in your experience, are you searching for the truth? Are you searching to free yourself from the world? I mean, where are you at in your journey at this present time?
So where I'm at in my journey was, I respect all religions and everybody's truth and sovereignty in it. Now, I'm not per se, I'm like starting to study shamanism, but it doesn't mean I believe in religion. I believe that we are all one. Like there's based off that book of the Law of One, that, you know, we give up all ego, live by the heart, the whole connection with everyone, everywhere, all plants and animals. I did your fast. I lost like 40 pounds with your fast, the juice fast. I need to get back on it because I gained 10 pounds. Okay. But where I did is I think I had a partial Kundalini Awakening because I did take a roommate on for my but prior to the roommate, like everything, I had like all the time tingling coming up the space of my spine, the back of my head, which I heard is the intuition. This is there and it always tingles here, and my energy like feeling tingles there. So right now I'm studying energy healing, and I'm just looking, breaking out from the majority, like trying to shift. You know, I feel like this is like a video game, the Matrix, like you've mentioned in prior videos, and I'm getting ready. I just had a soul retraction from a shaman yesterday where they kind of dive in, and I don't know, like your opinion on that, but I'm preparing myself to do ayahuasca. What's your opinion on ayahuasca, if you know anything about that, any of the sacred plant medicines? That's my last question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, the ayahuasca itself is a wonderful thing to be able to give someone the experience of dissolution, to know what it's like to be returned to that space, to see the separation from the person, to be able to almost have the veil lifted over you instantaneously. It gives you that belief, that drive. You can find this space without it. It's going to give you almost hope if you have an interest, a divine spark or a calling that pulling you towards the side. So it definitely has purpose. It can spontaneously heal people and certain ailments that they have, just because it magnetizes the body in such a way, and beliefs really do control most people's reality and perception. So if we believe something, we can believe it into existence within our own world. But yeah, if you're going to do that, embrace it, surrender, don't have fear, because you're not going to really die. Your ego may die, and you feel a bit strange, a bit lost at that time. Embrace it with all your heart and love. Everything you do, go into it with your full attention. Just don't get lost too much within the commercial world. You know, there is so many different traps for your awareness to get, fall into, to spend time suffering, trying to uncover this. Really, you're just uncovering the deception of the false world that's been put there for you to see, to evolve past and move on forward. Because to meddle with that system itself, it's meddling with consciousness. God itself is created in such a way that that system there is divinely perfect. It allows the evolution of people by noticing the flaws. So once you've noticed the flaw, don't uncover more flaws, because all that's left there is deception, lies, and deceit. And if you continue to share deception, lies, and deceit, all you're doing is passing on negative energy, creating hearsay and untruths. And if you pass that negative energy, it comes back to you, and then you just feel it within your body. So it's really important to just see it for yourself. You can't change anyone. They only change themselves when they're ready. This is why all information now is out there for everybody to find. If they seek, they shall find. You knock, the door shall be answered. So just remember that the person itself wants objectiveness. It wants to be able to pull people in, look at this. But my brother, you're on your own journey, and now the journey is the one that needs to be built without hands. You need to go inside of yourself. You need to correct any type of energy field that you have. You may get affected in certain situations. You may get angry. You may find grief. You may find misery. You may find all these things. Those things that need to be corrected. Those stop your Kundalini energy rising. So if you can be corrected on your course right now, I would say just focus on the virtue system that we're doing, the food that you have, and allow your body to align itself Thus, you'll be presented with a type of liberation from the physical, which will bring you to another vibration that will allow yourself a connection to the divine. That's going to be the truth. You know, maritime itself has been here for a very, very long time. Everything has been built through slavery, because the slaves, even if you talk to people who are working, they don't want to leave work because they'd be bored. Like I said before, they don't want to be home with their family. Their family annoy them. It's too much time. And, you know, for me, I want to be around them all the time. It's not even a want. It's just what happens when this is like this. We stop judging things. We start moving towards space that is not affected. The world itself offers nothing but suffering. Whether you think that you're uncovering the truth, really most of the time we're uncovering lies which spread disease. If that makes sense to you, that's 99.9% of the truth movement, spreading fear, but they don't know, so we forgive them. You listen to something, like, if you have no awareness of something, you listen to something's new, it makes sense to you, but what does it do? It vibrates inside of you negatively. You feel like you need to find something out. It hurts. It's like, oh, I got a headache now. I need to know something. You spend nights awake. You search. And all you're doing is creating negativity within inside of you, because you're moving more and more separate from yourself. And all your pain body experiences and all your conscious evolution will take you to freedom once you move closer to God. And God is inside of you, looking from you. But your identity and beliefs have created this belief that you are this physical body, when this physical body is just a tool to get lost in the world, and to be able to feel what happens when you've forgotten the fact that you are it.
Absolutely. I thank you so very much.
Stay with us, brother. Stay with us. I mean that. I know where you're at. I asked you because I wanted to hear it from you, but I know exactly where you're at. And I don't want you to fall down into this where you may be headed, because it's long. If you want the shortcut to peace and happiness and love and the truth, just stay here with us.
Will do. Thank you so much. I'm just trying to simplify my life, and I got like less information overload, so I had to like focus on more things and give up other things, because there's a lot going on in this world right now. And that's why I think I still have major PTSD. I mean, it's going less, but it's a whole thing with meditating, breath work. That's everything how I found you about a couple months ago. Wow. And I truly appreciate it, you, and going to follow you. And I look forward to your new website to come up. I forgot what is it? Your new website?
expandunity.com, but we'll present it all to you via Patreon, YouTube, and everything, and then there'll be a list. You can just sign up. You get email when it's on. So just for now, just remember, all the PTSD is observed by your true self. That is an identity. You focus or you follow the thought, it becomes real. You've then created a whole dynamic situation in your belief. But look at the word, be lie with an F, which is matter. So a belief is a lie in material form. Behind that is something that which you are, and you're observing all of these things. Your attention needs to be taken off what's coming through or being fed through your fear or the illusion or the delusion. And then when you find it trying to grasp you, just bring yourself back into the room. Realize that you're here and none of this is happening. Yet the mind and the ego identity is trying to pull me in to create a whole drama. It's not here, it's not now, and I'm present. All of that experience that I've had previously was that to bring me here. And stay here. And just keep practicing that. A thought, don't focus. Focus on here, allow it to pass. You'll notice over time you become free from all of this PTSD, because all of that is just baggage of unworked out karma, but the karma is the actions. Now, if you deal with it here with us, through this virtue system and through objective, to be able to separate yourself from the thought, see the thought right now as another object itself where you're at, allow these things to not attach, no focus, don't give it any time. it will become very easy to you. A very short amount of time as well.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Well, we love you very much. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you all, brothers and sisters.
Take care.
Thank you.